About 1,000 runners took to the streets in this year's Dutchess County Classic road race, but there were thousands of people on hand in support and to volunteer.
Well, it is certainly a great day for a road race. The Dutchess County Classic here at Arlington High School. They took out the hills. With this kind of weather, you got to think there's going to be personal bests, but will there be a record broken today?
That's a good question. The course is much flatter than it was last year, so I would say compared to last year, yes, the record should be faster. You would think. It depends on who's running the race. But people will be much happier because it's the old route back with a new twist. I've had a few people that ran it as a training run, and they said they absolutely loved it. So I'm waiting for good reports. I'm waiting for happy people this year for it.
The morning started off with the kids' 1 mile run. And the first place finisher was Brendan Myers of Uniondale.
How'd you feel about today's race compared to last year?
It felt a lot easier because I trained. I've never trained before except for this year.
What did you do training-wise?
I just went to the middle school track and just did intervals and stuff.
You have plenty to tell your classmates tomorrow in school, huh?
Yeah.
The half marathon went off without a hitch. John Lindenauer of New Paltz finished first in a time of 1 hour, 14 minutes and 37 seconds. In the popular 5K, front runners were repeat winner and defending champ Tom Delaney, who was up against a formidable opponent in Mike Chow.
You know Mike Chow's running this race.
Of course.
And the perennial women's top finisher for the past 15 years, Marissa Strange of Pleasant Valley. For Delaney of Lewisboro, that quiet confidence showed when 15 minutes later, the four-time champ was the first runner to head towards the finish line for a 5th consecutive win. He finished in 15 minutes, 57 seconds.
You just seem so confident. You just knew you were going to win, but you won it by a lot.
Not as much as last year. No, Chow put up, Mike Chow put up a great fight this year. He was with me until almost halfway. And a lot of the back stretches downhill, so took advantage of that.
What about your time? How do you feel about that?
Good. It was about the same as last year, maybe a second or two slower. And I didn't think I'd be able to be under 16 this year, so good.
And no surprise, the first female finisher in her sweet 16th consecutive first place finish of this race was Marissa Strange in a time of 18 minutes 15 seconds.
How'd it feel, Marissa?
Very good. A little windy today, but I'm very pleased I could just be here and healthy. But the wind is always a factor because there's a north wind, so on the way out, there's a strong headwind. So if you can get behind someone, that would block the wind. But on the way back, it's really nice. There's a tailwind, the sun's on your face. It's very nice. I enjoyed the way back.